Hey guys, this is Sunny from Fruitful Trade. In the last video, I introduced to you the differences between AliExpress, Alibaba, Exhibition and Yiwu Market. Some friends asked me, what points should I pay attention to when purchasing in China? Do I need an agent? What can an agent do for me? With these questions, today's video will be introduced in detail. Okay, let's go started. When you have planned to come to China to purchase, the following 5 points are what you have to pay attention to. Number 1. Language. In China, most people do not speak English. You may encounter some communication difficulties in transportation, accommodation, and food. For example, in Yiwu Market, most of the shopkeepers do not speak English. If you go to a large factory or trading company, they will have salesmen who understand English. But in most factories, there are no English speakers. So if you have an agent or a translator come with you, they will help you solve many difficulties. Number 2. Diet. In China, most Chinese eat pork and lard. If you have some dietary taboos, like Muslims, Jews, and so on, you need local people to recommend restaurants that are suitable for you. For example, in Yiwu, because many foreigners come to Yiwu every year, there are restaurants specially set up for foreigners, like Muslims restaurants, Jewish restaurants, Turkish restaurants, and so on. Every time our customers come to Yiwu, we take them to a restaurant that suits them, or deliver them directly to their hotel room. Many agents don't think so much about customers, and we take every detail into account for customers. Number 3. Transportation. You need to know that China has a very large area. The arrival of international flights is often a big city in China. You need to change different ways of transportation to the destination you need to go. As a foreigner, you will encounter many difficulties. For example, the nearest international airports to Yiwu are Shanghai Airport and Hangzhou Airport. It takes 4 hours by car from Shanghai Airport to Yiwu and 2 hours from Hangzhou Airport. We provide 24-hour pickup service for our customers, and our driver will take you directly from the airport to the hotel. If you need this service, please feel free to contact us at any time. Number 4. Travel planning. Every day you come to China is a cost. Not only the cost of time, but also the cost of money. So you need to make a reasonable plan. You need an agent who knows the market and the factory very well to help you know how many days you should stay in the market, how to visit every factory in the fastest and the cheapest way. A good agent will save you a lot of time and money. Number 5. VPN. In China, hotels and restaurants generally offer free Wi-Fi. But if you want to visit Facebook, WhatsApp, you need to install VPN in advance. Okay, after finishing all these basic situations, let's talk about what we need to pay attention to when purchasing in China, and what should we pay attention to when doing business with Chinese factories, and what can a professional agent protect for you. Number 1. Control the risk of importing from China. Have you ever met a bad supplier who disappeared after getting your deposit or sample cost? The sample that the factory gave you is A, but the bulk product make is B. The factory has delayed your shipment date, causing you to miss the best sales season. But he told you that this loss is for your own responsibility. The factory made a mistake in your packaging, causing you to find a worker to rework in the local area. But he answered you, he is not wrong, this is the packaging you confirmed to him. If you work directly with the factory, you will definitely encounter these situations. And if these situations happen, the biggest loss will be you. A professional agent With years of experience in dealing with factories, he will help customers in advance to think about what might happen next, so as to give customers some advice in advance and give customers some preventive measures. At the same time, he also knows what games the bad suppliers will play with you. He will control these risks throughout the order and let you avoid these pitfalls. Protect your wallet from loss. Our commitment to our customer is 100% guarantee for your sourcing. If you are causing losses, if it is the dereliction of duty of our work, and we will bear your losses. Number 2. Control product quality and delivery time. When you do business with Chinese suppliers, more often you are confronted with problems of product quality and delivery time, especially the customers who do supermarket business. Every time they come to Yiwu, they will purchase orders from 40 or even 100 different suppliers. Because they sell all kinds of products in supermarkets, only in Yiwu can they complete the purchase of all products within 4 to 7 days. And we can guarantee 100% that in every customer's order, there will definitely be some troublemakers, and we call ourselves trouble solver. Do you want to know what unexpected conditions are happening in the factory? Okay, let me give you some examples. For example, a stationary customer from Dubai. In the contract, we especially emphasized that the customer cannot accept the pattern of pig, skull, and love. But when the factory delivers the goods to our warehouse, it mixes a lot of patterns that the customer cannot accept. When you ask the factory why, I have already emphasized with you. Do you know what the factory answer is? The workers in the factory are very busy and have no time to pick one by one. So what to do? Our QC team can only pick one by one from the product, return the pattern that the customer does not accept, and add the style that the customer accepts. Many times, when the factory takes orders, they will tell the customer that everything is fine, but in the end, you will find various problems. Another example, the factory promised a 30-day delivery date for customers, and every time when confirmed the production schedule with the factory by phone, the factory confirmed it is already in production. But 20 days later, we found that the factory had not started the production in the process of documentary. What exactly happened? When we negotiated with the factory, the boss told us that he had received a bigger order and their shipment date was even more urgent. So the customer's order is queued to the back. This is unreasonable. Orders should be queued for production. But most factories do so. What orders are more profitable? What orders are made first? So what do? We send a colleague to the factory at 8 o'clock in the morning to urge the factory to give priority to the production of our products. By 5 o'clock in the afternoon, another colleague will supervise and let the factory work overtime until 12 o'clock in the evening. In this way, it lasted for 10 days, and finally the factory finished the delivery on time. And our customers don't know that there are so many stories in the middle. Customers believe that delivery on time, quality assurance, this is what the factory should do, but in fact, it is not the case. And when you encounter an unprofessional agent, he will only convey the difficulties he encountered to the client. He is just a messy messenger. What we do for our customers is a trouble solver. A lot of trouble, it will be solved here and will not bother customers. We will let the customer know unless there is a need for the customer to make a decision. And we will give customers some professional advice. Let them choose. It is the customer's right to choose which factories to work with. What we do for our customer is to make sure that their choice is always right. A professional agent will urge the factory to complete the order in strict accordance with the quality and the delivery time of the customer. Number 3. Create more profit for customers. What channel did you use to find the factory? Many customers will answer exhibition or Alibaba. This is indeed the most common practice. But the factory you found through the Alibaba and the exhibition is only a small part of it. And you find basically is a large factory or trading company. In China, there are many small and medium-sized factories. They don't have English-speaking salesmen. They don't want to pay high exhibition fees, but their prices are better. Okay, let's take an example. The shirt in my hand is a sample sent to our company by a wholesaler customer from South America. He has been looking for factory production at the exhibition before. The best price he got from the exhibition was $1.95. The same shirt, the factory price I found for him in Yiwu is $1.65, which is 15% cheaper, 15%. Subtracting our commission 5%, we create additional 10% profit for him. Now the customer's business in the local market is getting bigger and bigger. He buys 2 containers a year before, and now he buys 15 containers a year. So, why are the prices of these small and medium-sized factories in Yiwu so much cheaper than those at the exhibition? Okay, let me tell you the reason. In China, our company has been doing business with countless factories for nearly 10 years. We have worked with large factories and traders, and have also done business with small and medium-sized factories. Large factories and traders who have strong business development capabilities. Many large companies, such as Walmart, Costco, have cooperation with them. They are not lack of orders. When you negotiate with these large factories and traders, you have no advantage. They will not lower their profits because of your order. On the other hand, those small and medium-sized factories lack strong business development capabilities. They do not have the ability to participate in the exhibition. They do not have English-speaking salesmen. They also don't know how to quote FOB price. And there is no way to receive US dollar foreign exchange for them. These factories will choose to cooperate with foreign trade companies for a long time, because foreign trade companies will guarantee that their purchases are safe and they will be paid directly to the factory in RMB. These small and medium-sized factories will pay more attention to your orders. They are willing to lower their profits for you. They are willing to work overtime for you to speed up delivery and are willing to provide you with samples. For example, we met a large factory at the exhibition. The customer hopes to purchase at a lower price and hopes to get a sample first. But the factory tells us, if we only buy a few thousands, he can't give any discount. Unless we buy 1 full container, he is willing to give us a 5% discount, and no samples are provided because this is the design of their factory. Finally, the delivery time takes 60 days, which normally is 30 days. The reason for this large factory is that our order quantity is too small. They need to produce together with other big orders, so it takes 2 times duration of delivery. There are many other reasons, including location advantage, scale effect, strong support by government policy, the way of Yiwu businessmen making money. I'm going to make another video in the future to explain these reasons in detail. I hope that you will continue to pay attention to us. Number 4. Save time and money for customers. It needs to be said in 2 ways. You come to China or you don't come to China. If you don't come to China, but you still want to buy Chinese products, if you don't have a purchasing agent, you can only choose to find products and factories through the network. If you have a Chinese purchasing agent, you can entrust your agent to help you find more factories and products. You will get better price and have more choices. Or you have already reached an order with a factory, but you need a professional person to help you inspect and supervise loading the container. These are the service contents of the agent. If you come to China, the agent will know more about the situation in China than you. A professional agent will give you a reasonable schedule according to your requirements. You can buy tickets and book hotels based on this schedule. Of course, you can also seek help from your agent. In China's schedule, a professional agent will help solve problems in translation, transportation, food, accommodation, and so on. When you are purchasing in China, the agent will help you take photos, record product details, negotiate prices, and so on, and organize them into a single document. Make your purchasing plan in China very easy and safer. Number 5. The agent's business network will make your business easier. If you want to do business in the local area for many years, you must accumulate years of integrity in order to let everyone trust the company and be willing to do business with you. For example, in the local merchant circle in Yiwu, all merchants will communicate with each other regularly. Which foreign trade company is dishonest? Which factory is bankrupt? Which foreign trade company is reliable? Which customer deserves the factory's payment? This information will be recorded in the case and for everyone to inquire. A bad reputation agent, the factory is not willing to cooperate with this agent. A bad service agent, the customer will not cooperate with him for a long time. This is why Yiwu's foreign trade export business is so huge, but it still closes many agency companies every year. And an honest agency can provide you with a lot of extra invisible help. If your agent has a good track record in the market, some samples in Yiwu market are charged for new customers, but you can get it for free. Some new models just launched. The factory does not accept photographs because the factory is worried about plagiarism, but you can. Generally, factory will charge sample cost if the customer needs sample, but you can pay less for the sample cost or even free. All this must be based on your cooperation with a credible foreign trade company with a reputation. When the supplier knows that you are the customer of this foreign trade company, the reputation of this foreign trade company is equal to your reputation. Fruitful International Trade has been engaged in foreign trade procurement agency for nearly 10 years. In the past 2018, we exported more than 200 containers. The clients we serve are mostly supermarkets, local wholesalers, and train brands. Customers from the United States, Dubai, India, Germany, Australia, Panama, Russia, and so on. Number 6. Packaging and warehousing. Nowadays, more and more customers pay attention to their own brand building. Customers not only want to buy the products from the factory, but also want to order their own packaging. It could be a small card with a logo, or it could be the entire outer box. But most factories don't have the ability to provide this service to you, and many agents won't do it for you either. Our team serves many train brand customers. We can provide customers with packaging design, sample making, and the production of a complete set of services. Especially for customers who come to Yiwu market, they usually place orders in 30 or even 100 stores. At this time, you need to make a uniform packaging and distribute them to each factory one by one. And after all the factory finished production and packaging, they will be handed over to the agent's warehouse for inspection, and then shipped to you by container. In the process, a professional agent will also provide you with inspection reports and photos, and help you complete the document and shipping. At this point, do you understand the importance of a professional agent? If you are planning to come to China to purchase, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Or you can't come to China for a while, but you want to find the right factory and the products, you are also welcome to contact us. We will provide you some quotations for your reference and to give you more choice. Okay, today's video is here. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.